Tales from the Crypt has always held a special place in the hearts of horror enthusiasts, and revisiting it through the lens of House of Horror reveals a unique blend of storytelling mastery and cinematic audacity. From the moment the first scene unfolds, viewers are immediately drawn into an atmosphere thick with tension and foreboding, a perfect balance of dread and anticipation that lingers throughout the narrative. The story begins in a seemingly ordinary suburban neighborhood, yet the ordinary is deceptive. The house itself is introduced not merely as a physical structure, but as a character in its own right, its darkened windows like eyes observing the lives within, its creaking doors whispering secrets that only the brave dare to uncover. The opening shot is remarkable in its simplicity and effectiveness. A wide-angle view of the house during a stormy night, rain pouring down in relentless sheets, lightning illuminating the skeletal trees around the property, creating shadows that dance across the walls as if alive. This scene immediately sets the tone, establishing the house as a locus of malevolent energy while simultaneously grounding the narrative in a realistic setting, a hallmark of Tales from the Crypt's narrative style, which blends the everyday with the uncanny. The first character introduced, a young couple seeking a new home, embodies innocence and naivety, a perfect foil to the malevolence that lurks within the house. Their dialogue, casual yet tinged with subtle unease, foreshadows the psychological tension that will become a defining element of the story. As they walk through the rooms, the camera lingers on small details, such as peeling wallpaper, dusty corners, and floorboards that creak underfoot, emphasizing that the horror is not only supernatural, but also rooted in the physical environment. The storytelling here is meticulous, showcasing the series' strength in creating suspense through visual cues and atmosphere rather than relying solely on jump scares or gore. The house begins to reveal itself in small, insidious ways. Doors that were previously closed open by themselves, whispers echo through empty hallways, and fleeting shadows appear at the edges of the frame. Each of these moments is carefully orchestrated, building tension incrementally so that by the time the first major revelation occurs, the audience is fully immersed and invested. One of the most compelling aspects of this episode is its exploration of human curiosity and the psychological consequences of confronting the unknown. The couple, driven by a mixture of fascination and fear, investigates these anomalies with increasing intensity, reflecting a broader human tendency to pursue knowledge even when it leads to danger. This thematic exploration resonates on multiple levels, inviting viewers to consider the boundaries between curiosity, obsession, and self-preservation. A particularly memorable scene involves the couple discovering an old, dust-covered journal hidden behind a false wall panel. The journal, filled with cryptic entries, drawings of grotesque creatures, and references to rituals performed within the house, acts as a narrative device to provide exposition while simultaneously heightening suspense. The way the camera focuses on the handwritten notes, lingering on smudges and crossed-out passages, creates a tactile connection for the audience, making the horror tangible and immediate. As the plot unfolds, the couple encounters a series of increasingly disturbing events, including apparitions that appear both human and otherworldly, rooms that seem to shift in size and shape, and auditory hallucinations that play tricks on their perception. Each scene is constructed to challenge the viewer's expectations, using perspective, lighting, and sound design to create a sense of disorientation and unease. These technical elements are not merely gimmicks but integral to the storytelling, demonstrating the series' commitment to sophisticated cinematic techniques. One of the most striking sequences occurs when the couple descends into the basement, a space that epitomizes the house's hidden horrors. The narrow, winding stairway, illuminated by flickering lights, serves as a metaphor for the descent into the subconscious, a journey into fears that have long been repressed. In the basement, they encounter a series of rooms, each revealing different aspects of the house's sinister history, from remnants of previous inhabitants to evidence of occult practices. This exploration of the basement as a locus of hidden terror is both literal and symbolic, reinforcing the episode's thematic depth. The episode also excels in its characterization, offering more than mere archetypes. The couple's dynamic evolves in response to the escalating horror, revealing layers of personality, moral choices, and resilience. Moments of tenderness, arguments, and silent contemplation humanize the characters, making their plight relatable and heightening the emotional stakes. Viewers are compelled not only by the supernatural elements, but also by the psychological realism and the interpersonal dynamics at play. Comparisons with other horror anthologies highlight the unique strengths of Tales from the Crypt. Unlike series that rely heavily on graphic violence or shock value, House of Horror prioritizes atmosphere, narrative complexity, and thematic resonance. The series consistently blurs the line between horror and dark humor, incorporating ironic twists and moral lessons that elevate the storytelling beyond conventional scares. Personal anecdotes from viewers often reflect the enduring impact of these episodes. Many recount nights spent watching the series alone, feeling a creeping tension as the narrative unfolds, or sharing the experience with friends and family, noting the communal thrill of suspense. These personal interactions with the content demonstrate the series' ability to create lasting impressions, forging connections between viewers and the narrative. The climax of House of Horror is a masterclass in suspense and revelation. As the couple confronts the ultimate source of the house's malevolence, the narrative delivers both surprise and inevitability. The final confrontation is charged with emotional intensity, combining psychological horror, supernatural phenomena, and moral reckoning. The resolution, though dark, offers a sense of narrative closure while leaving lingering questions, a hallmark of Tales from the Crypt's storytelling ethos. Beyond the episode itself, House of Horror invites reflection on broader themes, including human vulnerability, the consequences of ambition, and the tension between rationality and superstition. The series encourages viewers to engage intellectually and emotionally, prompting discussions about narrative structure, character development, and the use of cinematic techniques to evoke fear and curiosity. In conclusion, House of Horror exemplifies the enduring appeal of Tales from the Crypt, combining sophisticated storytelling, atmospheric cinematography, complex characters, and thematic depth. The episode stands as a testament to the power of horror to entertain, challenge, and provoke thought, engaging viewers on multiple levels. Whether through its meticulous construction of suspense, exploration of human psychology, or imaginative use of the supernatural, House of Horror remains a compelling and unforgettable entry in the anthology. The lasting impression it leaves is not merely fear, but a fascination with the unknown, an appreciation for narrative craft, and a recognition of the profound impact that well-executed horror can have on the mind and imagination. It is an episode that invites repeated viewings, each time revealing new details, subtle foreshadowing, and layers of meaning that deepen the experience, ensuring its place in the pantheon of iconic horror storytelling.